What's up, everyone? My name is Marie. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. So today I'm doing part 3 of the Dutch row houses series here on my channel. Is it part 3? Yeah, it's part 3, I'm pretty sure. It's the second house that I'm furnishing. And this one, if you've seen the second part, that I furnished that one for a couple of grandparents and their grandkid. This one is right next door to that one, and I furnished this one for a single mom and her two teenage boys. They're twins. So I just want to point out that obviously it could be anyone living here. It doesn't have to be a mom. It could be a dad with two girls or a boy and a girl. I mean, the gender really, it doesn't matter. But the storyline in my head, this is what inspired me to furnish the house a certain way. So in my head, for my storyline, it's a single mom with her two twin boys. Obviously, that's two because they're twins. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. And well, thank you. First of all, thank you so much for the very kind and positive reactions on the first two parts of this. It really warms my heart that there's a few of you that really just like watching these videos and really genuinely enjoy this series. So that's really cool. I really like that. Thank you so much. So for this house, for the longest time, I wasn't quite sure what to do. I did have this storyline in my head, but I didn't really know where I wanted to go with it. And then that inspired me to keep it more on the neutral side of things. I figured this single mom, she is a teacher at a high school. I think she could be like a literature or language teacher, like an English teacher, or in this case, a Simlish teacher, I guess. So I think that is what her profession is, and I think she teaches at the high school that her sons go to, which could be, well, you know, it's exactly what my high school years were like. My mom is a French teacher there, so for me it's not like awkward or weird or anything to have one of your parents working at the school that you go to, because I was used to it. So I imagined this family to be a little bit like that. Their mom works, the single mom works at the high school that her boys go to, and she teaches Simlish in this case. And her boys go to that high school. And I think the mom has been single for a while. I think she divorced the dad of her boys, and she's okay with that. And I do think that the boys, regularly visit their dad, and they see him from time to time, and they all have a good relationship. And I think the mom is okay with that, just being divorced and being single, and she has a very good life right now, and she's very happy with the place that she's in right now. And I think I was thinking for this family, it's suited to keep the color scheme and such more on the neutral side of things. I don't think there's like bright colors in their house. I just don't think that's her style. I think she's more on the quote-unquote normal, like regular side of things. I mean, I don't really know what that means, but I just don't think she has like a particular very specific style in furniture and colors. I just think she kept it pretty neutral. So that's what I went with, and it really made it a little bit easier for me, because I think one of the hardest parts in furnishing and building is picking flooring and wallpapers. I don't know why, but sometimes it can take me up to like half an hour, because I would just not know what to do. And for this house, I just decided, you know what? No, I'm just gonna go for a light wood color, like wooden flooring, and then just regular white walls, because that's the style of this house, very clean and very neutral. So that's what I went with, and yeah, that inspired me along the way. So here you can see me just placing down those neutral colored couches, and I'm going to be building a TV unit here. And by the way, I totally talked over the kitchen, but I did place a coffee maker on that little kitchen island. But then in the end, I did place an end table or a side table, one of those longer tables in front of it. So if you want to really use the coffee maker, I think you're gonna have to move it. But if you move it, you should be fine. Or just turn it around, you should be fine. So here you can see me building a TV unit out of those black, what do you call them? Those black cupboards down there. And I just cluttered it up a little bit. I didn't think this house needed like a ton of clutter. I mean, it doesn't have to be like completely clean. You know, obviously they do have some clutter because it's a single mom who lives with 2 boys. And I do think that from time to time they do like make a mess and they don't always clean up after themselves, you know. So I do think there is a bit of clutter in this house, but it's not too messy. I do think the mom is pretty clean, and she cleans up after her boys, even though she tells them to do it themselves, but they forget from time to time. And I just think that the mom is pretty neat in that sense, and she will clean up after her boys if they don't do it themselves. And yeah, next to the door into the living room, I did put an extra little work area with a computer, like a little computer area, study area, and I do think that's where the mom usually works. I think all her papers are there, all the things that she has to grade, and yeah, that's where she keeps all her files and stuff. And it's also just an extra space for her boys to do their homework, you know, because they don't actually have a desk in their room because it just didn't fit. So I put one down here, and I put another desk with a laptop upstairs. But you can see that in a little bit. And here I'm furnishing the laundry room, which is, I think, much needed. Because I did imagine one of the boys to be very into sports. So I could imagine him coming home with like dirty clothes and a lot of, you know, just workout clothes that need to be washed, and getting it all like dirty and sweaty, you know. And then I did imagine one of the other boy, I did imagine him to be more into music, and you can really see the difference between their interests in their bedroom that I'll be decorating in a little bit. You can see that in a little bit. Oh, by the way, what do you guys think of the tiny living stuff bag that's coming out? I am freaking out. Like, I could not contain my excitement when I saw the trailer for it. I totally didn't expect it. I think that goes for most of us because, you know, they didn't say anything about it in advance. And they just dropped the trailer out of nowhere, and I opened YouTube. I went on YouTube just to watch some videos, and then I saw that trailer, and I was like, what? A stuff bag? Did I miss anything? But I didn't miss anything, and I think it's just the best thing. It has all the furniture that I've been wanting for so long. It's obviously because it's for tiny homes, so it's a little bit less like chunky. You know how Sims furniture tends to be sometimes a little bit more on the chunky side of things, which is also cute and cool and cartoony, and it really fits the style of the Sims. But I'm so happy that we're now getting a little bit more less chunky furniture. I'm really looking forward to that. I've been wanting that kind of furniture for the longest time, like the mid-century modern kind of vibe, but then also really modern, like it's really trendy furniture. It's stuff that I would put in my house right now, no doubt, you know. It's actually the style of furniture that I have in my house right now. And oh my gosh, I'm living for that couch that we're getting. I can't wait to get that couch. I love it so much. I don't know why, but it's just, I love the color of it. And obviously there's going to be more swatches, but I do love the color and the color of the pillows that I saw in the trailer, that's in the trailer. And I just think it's the cutest thing, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. I was actually planning on building a tiny house like today or tomorrow, but I think I'll just wait now. I'll just wait now for the stuff back to come out, and just because I can't build a furniture or a tiny house right now with the furniture that we have right now, obviously, but I'll just be building it and wishing for the furniture and the stuff back. I think. So I think I'll just wait. And I totally skipped over the second study area that I just added, but you could see that I created kind of like a custom desk bookshelf area. It's functional. Well, obviously the bookshelves aren't functional because there's a desk in front of it. But your Sims can sit properly on the desk and they can use the laptop. And I did put another bookcase in that same room, or like room. It's what's that called in English? Like the landing space or the landing area. When it's basically when you come up the stairs. That's what I turned into a little study area. And here, this is the mom's ensuite. It's her bathroom. It's the exact same floor plan as the house next door that I did for the grandparents. They also have an ensuite, and the mom has one as well. And I made a little custom shower. I love doing that since we have the shower from university. I just really like to just build my own shower because I can just use regular wallpaper on it, you know, and I think that's really cool. I really like just using curtains to make it look like they're shower curtains. I don't know. I really like it. And, well, here you can see me moving on to the boys' bedroom. They share a bedroom, so I basically just gave them each a side. And I will clutter one side up for the boy that's into sports, and the other side I'll be cluttering that up for the boy who is into music. And I did give them the same style looking furniture from university. I'm still so in love with that furniture. I don't know why. It looks so cool. It's so IKEA-ish and it's so realistic. Like in pretty much every kid's room or teenager's room, I think they get this kind of furniture. For some reason, in my head at least. If you had a completely different style of furniture in your bedroom, please let me know. But I don't know, I think it's really realistic and I love it. And I did decide to clutter this up quite a bit because they're teenage boys and they're probably a little bit messy and they have a lot of stuff. And he has a lot of like balls and other stuff that he needs, like soccer balls and basketballs and even a bowling ball. I did imagine him to be a little bit into bowling as well. Pretty much every sport that involves a ball, I think he likes. And then this side, I cluttered it up for the guy that's into music. So I gave him quite a lot of guitars. I think he does have a part-time job and he just really saves his money to buy new guitars and new instruments and new CDs and just music appliances and instruments, I guess. I think that's what he is into. And by the way, that's something I really like to do when cluttering up rooms is to I didn't record that part because it would take much too long and it's boring to look at, but I just like to scroll through the catalog and select all of the clutter items that I want to use. I just select them and put them on the floor in the room. And then once I have selected them all, I can just, clutter it up. And I don't have to look for the items because they're already all there. So I can just focus on cluttering it up. And it works a lot faster for me. And I really like that way of cluttering things up. And this is the second bedroom that I am decorating right here. This one is for the boys, of course. I don't think the mom uses it all that often because she has her own ensuite, of course. And this one also has a tub and a shower. I think if you want to use this bathroom as it is right now, it's not on the gallery yet. I have to furnish one more house and finish and film 2 more parts of this. And then I will put the furnished version of this house on the gallery. But I do think if you want to use that, you're going to have to switch the shower tub combo for like either just a shower or a bathtub, because there's this weird glitch going on at the moment that those tub shower combos don't work. They don't get your Sims hygiene up. Hygiene, is that how you say it? I feel like it sounds weird, but it's fine. But I guess you just do have to switch that out for just a shower or a tub for it to work. Or just use the shower or the tub that's in the mom's bathroom, of course. But I do imagine that could become a little bit annoying. Anyway, I'm moving on to the backyard here, and yeah, I'm just putting some plants down and a grill, of course, and I'm going to be putting some outside couches for your Sims to just hang out. And well, I think after this, we're heading on into the screenshots. So you can download the empty version of the row houses on my gallery. My username is Simmarysims. You can also follow me on Instagram. My username is Simmarysims on Instagram as well. You can also follow me on Twitter, but I don't use that a lot as of yet. I'm not really used to using Twitter, but I do want to get into that more. So yeah, I'll be trying that out. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye! You